one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Liz, and I'm honored to introduce to you this intriguing and majestic animal. Like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behavior. We hope this orca encounter will help you better understand this incredible animal and all that it represents.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
And Shuka will help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eye is in this white eye patch, but that is a visual distraction. Their eye is located in the black area, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on the orca's back is called a dorsal fin and helps to stabilize the orcas while swimming and regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the killer whales are called pectoral flippers and are used mainly for stopping and steering. They also have 5 bony digits inside, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the killer whale's tail are called flukes and are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour, as fast as our speedboats. And they use the most power and swim the fastest when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies completely out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. They use pectoral flaps to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a head flap to get her calf's attention. But if they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Are another form of communication killer whales use in the wild. Communicators, so it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Really? I want to stand, guys.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orcas' hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Will capture seals by pulling them right off the beach. Nakai is going to demonstrate the same movement right here in front. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves washing over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Shuka is showing you the same wave-making technique, demonstrating the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. In front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you've experienced it firsthand. Luckily, Christian has volunteered to feel the power of the wave. Hi, Christian. Have you ever felt the power of a killer whale wave? No. All right. Well, today's your lucky day. Go ahead and take a seat. Yeah, go ahead and sit down. All right, now remember the video where the seal got knocked off of the iceberg? Okay, well, you're the seal, but hopefully you're gonna stay on your iceberg, okay? All right, so sit tight and get ready. And, you know, I don't think that was quite a big enough wave, so we're gonna look around one more time. Are you ready? Now this is 55 degrees salt water. Great job, Christian. They got you pretty drenched, didn't they? Thank you for volunteering. Well, here is a keepsake just like mine as a reminder of the incredibly powerful tail flukes of the killer whale. Great job. Now, because they live in all parts of the ocean, it's no surprise that killer whales eat all types of food, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than these orcas. So how does a killer whale that size, this size, eat a whale that size in the wild? It's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator. Clay is
important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach young whales how to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing their playful side, both here at SeaWorld and in the wild. Porpoising is when a killer whale swims fast at the surface of the water, breaking out of the water briefly. You'll see them do this when riding in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Orcas like to be touched and will rub their bellies whenever possible. We see the whales here do it all the time, just like whales in British Columbia would. You'll also see whales imitating each other in the wild. We see it all the time at SeaWorld. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Has a purpose. A tail whip may be used in hunting to stun fish, but today the orcas just might be stunning you. We interact with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being. Orchid here is showing us a slide out, which is helpful when we want to monitor her weight. She'll even allow us to take a breath sample from her blowhole. She'll also present us with her tail flukes, which is helpful when we want to take a blood sample to monitor her health. These behaviors are possible only because of the relationship that we have built together day after day here at SeaWorld. Orchid was the very first killer whale born right here at SeaWorld San Diego in 1988. She is incredibly intelligent and has built strong relationships with many of her behaviors, including Robin here, who has worked with her for more than 20 years. Orchid is one of our fastest learners. It picks up on even the slightest changes and variability in her day. We challenge the whales to engage, to stimulate their minds and learn new things.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Organ Encounter. We hope you've gained a greater appreciation for these incredible animals. Enjoy the rest of your time.